What's up, guys? What's up? How we doing today? Let me tap you, tap you, tap ya. Woo! There we go, guys. How we doing today? Listen, welcome, guys, to the boost today. Welcome to the boost. We ready to go. Listen, it's Friday. Everybody feeling good on Friday. Everybody feeling good. You know, that's how it is on Friday. You done got paid. You feeling it. You feeling yourself on Friday. You done got your check. You thinking about where you gonna go today, what you gonna do today. I ain't gotta work tomorrow. I ain't gotta go to bed early so I can get up early. You know, it makes you feel good, man. Feel like, that's what I'm saying. Woohoo, Friday. That's how I feel. And I know I got my check too. Got my check too. I'm feeling good with my check in my pocket. You know, ready to get out here and go do something. Go do something. But the funny thing is, man, I'm so excited about today. At the same time, I'm just as sober as I don't, you know, it's crazy. Now, when I say sober, not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about, you know, like thoughtful. I'm full of thoughts, man. My head just racing, man, just all over the place, you know. Just so many things up in this dome right here, you know. Let me cover that up a little bit, you know. It's just, hey, so many things racing up in this dome. So many things racing. Hey, before we go any further, though, let me say this, man. Let's get the work done. It's a little man in the right-hand corner of your screen. Tap him. And you're gonna see the screen. It's gonna tell you. Wait, excuse me. You're gonna see the screen where you can slide your finger up, and you'll see the word share. Listen, share, share, and share alike. Yes, share this with somebody. Tap that share, and then it's gonna say follow. Follow all. Follow Twitter. You know, give it to somebody. Give somebody some encouragement today. You know, somebody needs it. So share this with somebody today, cause it's gonna be on top today. Listen. Today I was so excited and I'm riding down the street, right? You know, I wasn't whipping a nay and nothing like that, you know, none of that. But I was riding down the street, you know, and I'm just checking out all these different things. And I passed by this beautician, and I got to thinking, this whole week I've been thinking about and talking about pressing. You know, and I got some, hey, what's up? And you know, we got some beauticians on the line. I know y'all be getting the thing done. Y'all be getting the do looking good. But listen, I kept thinking about pressing. I've been talking about pressing all week. And I got to think about the process of how y'all get the hair done, you know, and how they might press the hair. And that a lot of times it may start off not looking that great, but they press it one time and it don't work. They try it again. They press it again. And that heat applied to it, heat and that pressure, they just keep on and keep doing it until it gets to a place where it looks great. It looks great. And I was thinking about that. And I said, man, this whole week, man, we've been talking about the press. I kind of want to wrap it up, you know, where put a bow on it. Like I said, yeah, this is our deal. This is how we're going to press. We got this thing defined. This is how we're going to run this thing so we can press into our level of success. So we can press into a point where we get to a point in our life where it's like a driving force. And you know what? Then it's simple. Then it's easy. You know, then it's like natural. I won't even say it's easy. It's just natural. You know what? I always succeed. You know why? It's just natural. This is what I do. You ever meet people, you be like, man, you just money. You know, I always think about playing basketball. I used to love play. I still like basketball. Love to play basketball. And we get out there, man, and people get trying to, you know, come down the court with the ball. And we put the press on them so we can take the ball. You know, and I had a team where that's all we did was press and run, press and run, press and run. Before you know it, it was just natural. We just knew when we crowded you in a certain way, you was going to throw the ball. You was going to try to give it up. You're going to do this. You're going to do it. We just all over you. And when you give it up, we excited because we could feel that pressure. Where the break was going to come here, it's on the way. You know, we just knew if we just kept putting this pressure on you, sooner or later, you're going to throw the ball away. And where that score was, it was a 2-point lead, and we was barely leading. But listen, before you knew it, you looked at the score. You looked up at the scoreboard and you was down by 20. And you said, what happened? What happened? How did that happen so fast? We were putting the press on. We were putting the press on. Listen, your success in life is the same way. The exact same way. You got to keep putting the press on. You got to institute your plan. You got a plan of action. Institute that plan. Listen, have your desire to institute. Second, but I'm back, baby. Listen, have your plan of action to institute. And guess what? It's going to be nothing but great. But even in all of this, this is what I love. This was really had me sober today. Is we grinding, we pressing, we instituting plans, we putting ourselves in a position to be encouraged and enthused and ready to run with this thing. But what you have to do in the end is realize it's going to come to a point where, yeah, you like, what is this? This is something beautiful that I've created because I continue to press forward. This is something I get to partake in that's awesome because I pressed forward. Listen, the end result is lovely. You know, and a lot of times we always talk about the grass look greener on the other side. We look at other people's lives and we kind of say, man, I wish my life was like that. Oh man, I wish this was like this or like that. Oh, I wish I had that. But listen, you got everything you need to succeed in life. And whatever you think is looking beautiful out there or looking bad out there, people looking at you thinking the same thing. So listen, I'm gonna hit this point, then I'm gonna let you go. Cause I know me, I'll get to going before I know it, man. We've been on here, man, about 15 minutes. I know me, I can do this. Okay. Today I'm riding down the street like I told you before, and I passed by the hairdresser and I got to think about the pressing and how in the end of everything, when they went through all the heat, all the chemicals and everything that the young lady puts on her hair, she walks out the door with a beautiful hairstyle. And I said, a lot of times this is like everything that's going on in your life, you know. So I'm pulling up down the street and I pull into this park. And I look and I see all these trees and it's so beautiful. And I said, okay, this is something that God did. It's not something that I pressed or anything of that nature. But the end result is so beautiful. Listen, know that your life is the same thing. Right now, you might not understand some of the things you're going through. You might not understand how the things are shaking up in your life. But if you continue to press, if you continue to move forward, oh, I love the fall too. You continue to move forward, guess what? You're going to have a beautiful outcome. Beautiful. And it'll be easy. It'll be easy before you know it. That press will turn into that easiness, that drive. You know, people talk about drive and they say it's just fierce and intense. But getting to that point was fierce and intense. You know, when you driving down the street in your car and you trying to run it up to about 150, say somebody said they press. Aisha said she pressing hair right now. Yes, yes. And it's gonna be beautiful when she's done with it, I guarantee you. But listen, one more thing. If you driving down the road and you flying down the road, yo, to get there, that engine had to work hard. But once it got to a certain point, listen, you can even hear the engine kind of level out a little bit. That it is not as hard, but you still flying. How is that? Because you pushed it to that point. Now you get to reap the rewards of moving real fast as far as in your car. And if it's pressing hair, you get to reap the reward of having a beautiful hairstyle. Listen, your life is the same way. Like I said, I'm feeling so sober, so thought-provoking today. And I say, I hope that you understand where I'm coming from when I say your life is the same way. Continue to press forward. You have dreams and goals. You have aspirations. You have desire. Listen, you already know that shortcomings are going to come. You already know that things are going to come against you. Yeah, give me that. Pump them hearts. You already know that something's going to come against you. The Japanese proverbs say, fall down 7 times, get up 8. So continue to get up. Continue to move forward. Listen, you're not doing this just for you. You're doing this for everybody else too. Somebody's got to see an example of success. Somebody's got to see an example of coming from the bottom. What did he say? Started on the bottom, now I'm here. Somebody got to see an example of that. And who's to say you're not that example? Listen, guys, just so excited, man, to be with you guys, man. So pumped about it, man. Listen, same time Monday, we'll be right back. Love you guys on the boost. Yes.